on women, peace and security.
Ban Ki-moon expressed his anger at the continued political exclusion of women to the detriment of peace gains and conflicts in South Sudan, Syria and Yemen, while his head of UN Women also warned council members that women's political participation had not improved over the last 5 years.
More than 16 years since the adoption of the landmark Resolution 1325 to increase the participation of women in the resolution of conflicts, peace negotiations and political participation, progress has been very slow, while women and girls bear the brunt of prolonged conflicts and instability. UN Women says they continue to be targeted with impunity in South Sudan, Syria, Iraq and elsewhere, while being politically marginalized in public life and decision-making.
Your Excellency, Ambassador Vital.
The UN chief expressed his frustration.
I'm angered by the continued political exclusion of women. Peace processes, humanitarian programs, and peace-building plans ignore them and fail to meet their needs and protect their rights. Look at the pictures of peace negotiations on Syria or Yemen. There may be one woman at the table or in one delegation. This is a fully representative of the general picture.
While lamenting the global picture, the head of UN Women also took her own organization to task.
In many of these contexts, the UN also shows similar poor representation of women. In the UN Special Political Mission in Afghanistan, women are only 13% of overall staff and 11% of leadership position. These stark deficits in our own gender balance cannot continue.
The plight of women in troubled South Sudan was described by this NGO leader as a living hell.
The Security Council's reluctance in addressing the ongoing impunity in South Sudan is prolonging this conflict and its devastating impact on women. Additionally, transitional justice, accountability, and reconciliation are important parts of healing for South Sudanese women and for women elsewhere. The Security Council, African Union, and member states need to support the rule of law, including the establishment of the hybrid court for South Sudan and the appointment of women in senior roles throughout the court.
As the Security Council is urged to make peace negotiations more diverse in the face of protracted conflicts that are likely to benefit from the greater involvement of women. Bryce-Pease, SABC News, New York.